So now we have the uh, decision making with uncertainty, the uh, example problem that we just discussed. Okay, three alternatives, two possible states of nature, and when we enter the financial outcomes in this matrix. Okay. Now we're going to look at several different ways of approaching this problem, or what we call as criterion for decision making. The first one is optimistic criterion. Optimistic criterion, we're going to look at each alternative and we're going to say that the best thing that's going to happen is going to happen. Okay. So the very first, so now this is a profit problem because all these numbers are given in terms of how much money we will make. So optimistic or each alternative here would be maximum value. So now we're going to look at it from the decision perspective. So for each decision, we say what will happen if the best possible outcome comes to be true. So we have max here. So maximum is what we will end up with. Okay. So now we copy that down. All right. So the optimistic criterion, then we take one step further and then see which of these alternatives best possible outcome is the best of the best. Okay. So since this is a revenue problem or profit problem, the maximum of the maximum is the optimistic outcome. So we do max of these. Okay. If that's what you want to use for your decision making, if that is your decision making criterion, then your decision is going to be go with the first one. So that's what gives you the best possible outcome. So now I'm going to show you how to automatically get the decision from here to be displayed instead of copy pasting. If you copy paste, it becomes static. It's not dynamic, right? So here, what we're going to do is we're going to use a function called index. Index function gives you give a range and a column number and a row number, and the value of that column and row in the range will be displayed. So what we need to do is we need to figure out which row has the best possible value. So that's the first thing. So we're going to first do a function called match that will match the value that we want to look up. So that's the maximum value and where it occurs in this range. So that comma. So in this range, where would that number occur? So here we want less than that, or exact match, or greater than. Okay, so we want exact match, so let's select 0. Okay, so that gives us the position in this range. Okay, and we want to use that position to get the alternative decision from here to be displayed. So what we need to do is if we can use the index function like that, index, okay, we do the array, so it should be that, right? Okay, and then we want the row number is that. Okay, then we get the answer. So instead of having this two different formulas, one for match and one for index, why not we just put the index around here? So we can do index. Okay, from index should come from here, comma, match is going to give us the row number. So we put a close parenthesis there. So now I'll get rid of that. So now we have the decision displayed for the maxi-max criterion, which is the optimistic criterion when the financial information is profit or revenue.